Welcome back to another Twin Cap. We are reviewing season two, episode five. Jake, I love this episode. What did you think of this episode?
Man, it's such a good episode. It makes me want to burp. Um, I've been eating a lot of protein, so I'm feeling some kind of way today. Yeah, again, great episode. I think it's better than episode four.
For sure. This is the best episode of season two for me, like my personal favorite so far.
It feels like the plot's finally starting to get moving for season two, and freaking Cooper finally found that note under his bed, so
Yeah.
he knows where Audrey's at. So it kind of seems like things are starting to get rolling.
Yeah, there are a lot of moving pieces in this episode, but I love like the main one being there's like a setup going on with they want to dupe Cooper into going Audrey's dad duped Cooper into going to get Audrey, and the whole thing's a setup. That scene was amazing because they go to One Eye Jacks, felt very much Eyes Wide Shut coded. It was
Mhm.
great. Like they go into this weird little place, and you're like, "What is going on in here?" And
It
very
felt
very
felt
fun.
felt Eyes Wide Shut, coded, and it was very fun, but it also felt very TV.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Which and I say that again as a compliment. I feel like there's so many things that if it were any other show, I would be like critiquing it. But it's not a critique for Twin Peaks. It just fucking works.
yeah. No, it's so great. But dude, I was shocked. Someone finally died. Dude, Blackie's dead.
Oh yeah, I guess he stabbed her.
Gene killed Blackie. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought she was going to be in a more of the show, but
It's all
um,
women dying.
yeah, all women, and then they were able to escape. I cannot wait to see how that happened because that they messed up because Hank and Ben's plan did not go through, and they have Audrey, so it's and they have the money, so, so it's going to be very interesting.
It wouldn't surprise me if they just write off that guy. What's his name? Gene.
Yeah, Gene. Yeah.
It wouldn't. I mean, I don't think they will. I think he's going to stick around, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's just like, all right, that little subplot's over. We're going to go back to Laura.
Yeah, no, I know. It's probably not. Yeah, I feel like the next episode is going to be. I hope it continues off of what we saw. But the other subplot with Maddie and Donna getting that diary was really good too. I thought that was just as intense, where Donna's telling him the story about when she and Laura went out to dance or whatever, and they get caught, obviously. And then
Sounded like a country song.
yeah,
It
no, yeah,
literally sounded like us like, hey girl, you want to go out to the backwoods and go skinny dipping, and we'll catch us some fish. It was like you literally sound like a Luke Bryan song.
no, I know it was funny, but that like the episode basically ends with him kind of scratching his face with the garden tool, saying like, "Do you want to know the secret?" And he said it in a very weird Twin Peaks kind of way that like the way nobody talks in real life, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, what do you think of Harold now? Do you think he's still kind of this bad guy, or do you think differently of him because he didn't really like threaten to kill them because he hurt himself, you know?
Mm.
So what do you think?
He hurt himself. That doesn't put my mind at ease because I mean that just screams crazy.
Yeah.
And Maddie and Donna are very clearly like still uh still kind of scared at the end of that episode. But at the same time, like I know better than to trust Twin Peaks. Like I will be shocked if in the next episode I see it's called Demons. I will be shocked if we actually like find out anything significant. Like I think they're just gonna keep
Oh.
because they keep ending the episodes on this like we still remember from I think it was season one where Cooper's like he bolts up in bed, like I know who killed Laura.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
never,
It's
yeah,
like
never, it always begins in a weird way. But I will say Demons is directed by our girl, Leslie, so that's high hopes. I'm excited for that.
nice.
And then we got to see, we talked about Judge Sternwood a little bit in the previous episode, but we finally got to kind of see him during the trial in this one. I still really like that character. He ends up he releases Leland on bail. So,
Yeah, I thought that was it was an interesting a lot of interesting stuff going on court wise because for one thing, Bobby's now back in the picture. I feel like Bobby, they
dude, I
tabled him.
know. Yeah, he had kind of
It
that goofy scene with the little chair thing or whatever.
and it felt like it's such a comforting scene. It's just
I
like,
kind of missed him. Did you miss him?
kind of missed him, and I like how it was just like it's just like goofballs being goofballs. Like it's supposed to make you chuckle, it's supposed to make you feel safe, and it did. But the court stuff, man, because for one thing, Shelly's in there, and you can tell she doesn't really want Leo to come home, but she's kind of giving into pressure from Bobby about the insurance money, and I think she's probably sees the utility in having that insurance money come in too. But you can tell she just feels bad about it and maybe not safe about it. So, but from like the judge, from like a legal perspective, I can kind of see, oh yeah, he kind of is too incompetent to stand trial. But just releasing Leland on bail like that, everyone in that room knows he did it. It doesn't really scream justice to me. It just kind of screams like, he'll be all right. Put him back out in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone knows he's guilty of it. I mean, it'd literally be like releasing Leo. It's just like, well, of course, just throw him back into the mix.
Can we talk
Um,
about how there was saw like sawdust on the floor or something like that in the court? Did you notice that?
I didn't even notice it. No.
I think it was sawdust. I couldn't really tell what there was something on the floor.
Dang, I may
Um,
have missed it. I can't remember it, but okay. Did
it
it make an effort to like to show it on purpose, kind of?
I don't think so, man. I think it was just kind of there, and like it makes me think maybe I missed something because it reminds me of like those like excuse me Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville. Remember back in the day, you would eat the peanuts and throw the peanuts on the
Oh
floor.
yeah, yeah.
It kind of had that kind of vibe, but it's a courthouse. So I don't really know what's going on there. I'll have to double check that.
Well, Twin Peaks, what do you think about this? So let's talk about the the law system of Twin Peaks
Hey,
because
let's talk about butter sausage.
butter
But
sauce.
but
Yeah,
buttered sausage.
yeah. That like, dude, there's probably sawdust on the floor because they never use it. There's so many bad and shady things happening there, and I know that the jail can sometimes be a little packed, but I don't think that they use that courtroom that much in
Probably
Twin
not.
Peaks.
No, it doesn't seem like the judge has done this on a regular. You know what I mean? Like he's like, all
Yeah.
right, I gotta do my job.
Yeah, no, it's odd. But the weirdest part of all of it, I love Sternwood, but he tells Cooper, he kind of pulls him aside and he
Mm.
tells him to keep his eyes on the woods, which is kind of a cool scene because it's like, okay, he's kind of aware that stuff is going on. Like he's not dumb.
Yeah, I mean, again, it feels very like Derry, Maine from the Stephen King universe of like, there's something wrong here. Keep your eyes on. Oh, and dude, when they go in to get Audrey back, the owl,
Oh yeah. I
the
forgot about
owl
that.
was watching them, and it's like the owls are not what they seem. And like, is that an alien? The fuck
hmm
is that?
I
Is it a
forgot about
demon?
that right at the very end.
Yep.
Yeah, but and then there was also the thing with Andy, his sperm count is recovered. That was kind of a funny scene. I forgot what he said. I should have jotted it down, but he was sitting down in the sheriff's office and he had the
He's like,
sticky
I'm a
notes all
whole
over him.
town.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm a whole town.
And then the sheriff was like, all right. He just walks off.
Great scene. Yeah, that was another fun little thing. But yeah, this went by lightning fast, dude. This was a great episode. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch the next episode. You probably can't watch one tonight though, huh?
I'm gonna actually watch it right now and then or just before my girlfriend gets home and then I'll be ready to record whenever you are.
I guess the only other thing that happened in this episode was Ed's wife now
Oh,
thinks she's a
yes.
teenager.
Yes, that's a weird. I like it, but it's a weird thing. Ed's very preoccupied. He's not really in it as much.
Yeah, I mean, this could go either way for me. This is the one thing about this episode that I was just like, do I want to see this unfold?
But remember too, it's also weird because her mind goes back to a teenager, but she's also like insanely fucking strong.
Yeah, yeah, like she was it the refrigerator door or something like that?
Yeah, almost like a superhero. Like it's almost like a superhero origin story in a weird way, where you're like, "What's going on? Like, how is this going to come into play?" Because it obviously is.
It was it's a blink and you miss it thing. I don't know if you caught it, but she like lifts the door and it's like super fast too. It's like
Oh, yeah, no, I did. Yeah,
it was kind of creepy. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
So don't know where that's headed. It's going somewhere though.
Yeah, and then like there's not much here, but the Mr. Tojimura, the Japanese businessman, is also kind of, involved
Hmm.
in the landscape of Twin Peaks right now with, he gave Ben offered him the ransom money or whatever for the $5 million for the side of the sawmill. But it looks like he's not going anywhere. I feel like with him and some of his other shady guys, they're probably going to stick around. That's definitely not resolved yet, especially with
Yeah,
after what happened with Cooper rescuing Audrey.
yeah, I don't know what's going on because people thought, like one of the people who worked at the hotel or whatever, the lodge, thought that that guy was MT Wentz, the food critic,
Yes.
but doesn't seem like he is
No,
because why would a food critic be offering $5 million for a Ghostwood development project? So I
exactly.
don't know. Weird stuff happening there. Again, I kind of doubt that they'll even take the MT Wentz thing anywhere. Like I think that was just like thrown in there, but I could be wrong.
I'm with you though. I'm surprised you actually. So to give some people a backstory, I was busy the last like two days because I had to go somewhere. But you were so excited to watch it that you watched 2 episodes, which is totally fine. Like I would do the same thing. Um, I can't believe you didn't watch another episode because like after this one, I'm like I gotta watch them. Like even more so than after 4, I was like okay, I'll watch 5. But after 5, I was like I gotta watch 6.
Yeah, the problem is I started it too late. So by the time this was over with, I was like, all right, I got class in the morning. I gotta
Fair.
zonk out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's still some questions. Like you remember it's pretty early on in season one, Bobby and James have this like they have this beef. And
Mhm.
there's even this like really cheesy moment where they're like glaring at each other through the bars of the jail
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like gloriously cheesy moment. Um, is that even like is that done? Like we know Bobby like threw some cocaine in his motorcycle and stuff, so it's like kind of still there, but it's kind of on the back burner.
And no Snake either. Remember him?
Oh, what the fuck? What happened to Snake, dude? He
I
just
just
fell off
realized
the
he's
face of
like
the.
he's just not here. I don't know. I don't know if he comes back. I can't remember. But
Did he
yeah,
get
I'm surprised he hasn't been back.
did he get capped or something? We just forgot.
Yeah, no, it's nothing with him. Very odd. But I'm like you, dude. Season 2's great. Like this is a really good season so far.
Do you think your favorite season will change after this rewatch?
No,
You don't think so?
no, season 3 is so good. Like it's just one of those things where like picture you like you love Cheers. I'm going to use that as an example.
Hmm.
Like say you watch Cheers and then you hear that they're making like did they make a revival season for Cheers or was it Frasier?
No, they made a revival. They made a two-season revival for Frasier.
Okay, imagine they made a revival for Cheers and all of the characters were coming back and it was modern and it was just as good but even better than the previous seasons.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
that's how the special effects are better. Like it is so good, dude. And Lynch is like all of it, dude. Like he's just so heavily involved in every single episode.
And how many episodes are in season three again?
18, bro. It is unbelievable. Like it is truly like a gift to the that is like a gift out of every piece of media, probably. That is a gift to us.
I mean, that it strikes me as like on the level of like Spider-Man No Way Home,
No,
where
it is. Yeah, that's a good comparison. It's just like a culmination of everything, dude. And it's the fact again that it's like modern and the camera work is better. Again, the effects look better. Lynch has been like it's been cooking in his mind since 1991, and he gets to make it, get 2 decades later, and it's just amazing.
so I guess slight spoilers. Earlier on, you had said that eventually this like balloons into different sci-fi stuff and maybe like the multiverse and shit like that. How long till that starts hitting?
I can't remember. I remember like if my memory serves correct, I think like this season stalls a little bit like when we get to episode like 14 and 15 I think because I remember that kind of being like okay let's pick back up because it felt like a little bit
Mhm.
of filler but I'm curious that's what I'm most curious to see if I still feel that way about season 2.
Very interesting. Um, oh, and then okay, I'm embarrassed to ask this so late into the show. We're 11 episodes in, 12 episodes in altogether. What
13.
what is what is the relationship between Ed and James? That's not father son.
No, he's uncle.
Uncle. That's what I thought. They seem to have like an uncle nephew relationship, but I don't
Yeah.
know if I ever heard that like spelled out.
Yeah, yeah. So that's yeah. I can't wait. I was hoping we would be together watching like the movie, but I feel like we're just gonna like absolutely tear through it.
You never know, dude. You never know what the universe is gonna do.
I know. We're chugging along. But yeah, anything else you want to add, man? It was a great episode.
Holy shit. A plane has hit the North Tower. I'm sorry. You can
It's
edit
like,
that
no
out. I'm sorry.
way.
It says Sony showcases the opening 18 minutes of Spider-Man Brand New Day in Barcelona.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy. Um, yeah, no, that's about all I got. The next episode's called Demons. We got Leslie back and the director seat. Um, oh, what if like I guess Jacques is the guy who killed Laura. Is that locked in as like fact?
No, so it's more people think it's Bob.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Because Hawk discover at the beginning of the episode, the house that Leland was talking about. He remember he was like, I knew Bob, like he owned this house. So that house was actually owned by two retired teachers, and they don't even know who Bob. They're like, who's Bob? So Bob is still kind of like suspect number one.
Interesting. So and Jacques was just like the last guy who was with Laura or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, he
So
was yeah, yeah.
that's right. Okay. The dots are reconnecting.
And
Um,
he was saying how like Leo, he was kind of pointing towards Leo. He was like Leo did this, but then they figured out Leo wasn't around for the first girl that was killed the year before because it was such a similar case.
yeah.
And they're like, well, probably not Leo either. Like he may have been
Hmm.
involved and knows who did it, but like he probably didn't do it. So now
I'm
it's all like
starting.
probably Bob.
Who is your? If you had to put on like you haven't seen this lens, who do you have? Who do you suspect?
I still think Bob for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, if my no seeing lens, I would definitely be like Bob, or it's some kind of like, or it's someone we don't know yet. Like the actual murderer is someone we just don't know yet.
I think it's Diane.
It probably is.
It's because it's like it's suspicious, bro. You talk to her all the time, but she's not here. Sounds like a murderer to me. You know what I mean? It's
It's
kind of
weird.
like,
I know it's weird. Yeah, it seems weird. But like, keep in mind again, this show is like we're so programmed to watch a TV and like for a good show, we're expected to have a good twist. You know what I mean? We're just like, oh, they're just playing with us. We're gonna have a good twist. This is not a show like that. Like you kind of get answers, but it's more about the journey. Like it is not going to end the way you think it's going to end.
whoa, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's where I'm at. I'm ready to watch So you're gonna go ahead and watch episode 6. I guess I'll watch it tonight, and we can record tomorrow, something
Yeah, we'll just do that. That's perfect. We'll have that out very soon. I'm sure we'll keep tearing along. Where can the people find you?
like that. JKH Bennett, TikTok, and Letterboxd.
And then they can find me, Tyler Tompkins, at TikTok and Letterboxd
Wait,
and
wait,
Twitter.
wait. Post credit scene. Post credit scene for the episode. What what comedy show are you seeing tonight?
Tim Dillon.
No!
Yeah.
In Austin?
Yeah, I my friend sent me a message that he was coming last minute, and I was like, "Oh, at the Creek in the Cave." I was like, "Oh, we got to." Eileen's never seen him before, so I was like, "We have to go."
I wonder if he's gonna do the same set we've already seen, or if he's
I
shaking it
think
up by now.
I've seen comics multiple times. Like you know me, I'll go see even if it's the same material. He changes it every time. Like he'll
Really?
have like maybe like four or five similar like long jokes, but he's like I'd say like 60% different most of the time. He always has new stuff.
Nice. Okay, what time do you think you'll be back tonight? It'll probably be pretty late, huh?
Yeah, probably like 10-ish maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that's all I got to say about that. I will watch it tonight. We can record tomorrow.
Cool. We'll be back soon. See ya.